So the 7 dimensions. You start talking. I'll put them in the lower third.
Okay, awesome. So the first one is meaning, mobilizing meaning. And so that leaders create the meaning. Why are we here? What's our purpose as an organization? What are we trying to serve? And how do we turn difficulties into opportunities? Because every organization faces crisis, and we can find meaning in our difficulty that motivates us and energizes us. So mobilizing meaning is the first dimension. The second one is around grace, interacting with grace. And so that would be bringing a sense of trust in the future. No, you can't lead anybody if you don't have faith and trust and optimism that what we're doing is going to be successful. You have to express appreciation and gratitude, a sense of joy. If we bring fun and joy to our activities, there's more energy, there's more creativity. And we find and uncover the beauty and the creativity in our work. So all these qualities support sort of what I'm calling interacting with grace. The other dimensions are inner directed. Yeah. So as leaders, we got to follow our own inner compass. And that's how we lead. We got to be rooted in ourselves, in our faith in ourselves, in our confidence in ourselves. We're not politicians trying to appeal to what others. That's not leadership. That's followship. So leaders have to be rooted, grounded, and have faith and confidence, follow their own inner wisdom and North Star. So that's inner directed. The next dimension is community. Yeah, great. So it's the yin and the yang. So you have to be inner directed, but you also want to cultivate a sense of community and that we're in this together. So you won't move away from, the animosity or the competition that exists between marketing and sales, or sales and engineering, which gets polarized in organizations. So you want to synthesize these diverse points of view, enable the healthy tension between the people that want to build the best product and most reliable product engineering, and those that want to get to market quickly and capture the market window. So we're in this together. There's community. We care about each other. And that's the fabric that holds us together in our relatedness. And these days, there's a loneliness epidemic. And for people, work is their primary community. We work 40, however many hours. We have more human interactions at work than anywhere else, and more single adult households than ever were. So giving people a sense of belonging is super important for their motivation, health, and well-being, and hence productivity. So we're in this together, and that sense of community is super important. Next is presence. So, the greatest thing is, like, if I'm interacting with you right now, I'm trying to lead you, or I'm trying to sell you on something or whatever. If I'm not present, I'm looking out, I'm looking at my phone, I'm thinking about, my meeting, how did I do in the last meeting? What am I going to do tomorrow?
So wait a minute. You're saying that multitasking isn't one of the behaviors of being a spiritually intelligent leader? Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly what I'm telling you is that not only is it not productive, but it also increases our stress, and we don't do well. And we've all been in relationships where our partner, we're sitting at the dinner table, you watch people at a restaurant, and they're not there. And it's like, why am I here if you're not paying attention to me and I'm not interacting with you? So we have to be present, and we have to be mindful of ourselves, track ourselves, how are we feeling, what's happening to us, track the other person, but also be clear of our intention. What is our intention in the moment? Because that is sort of keeps us on track. So we have to hold a lot. What is my experience? What is this other person? What is my agenda? What is my intention? And all of that is playing into the moment, so I could be most effective. And this is my life. I mean, my life is happening moment by moment. And there's a Las Vegas casino sign. It says you have to be present to win. So life passes us by if and we're somewhere else, and our life is gone. We're not living it if we're not present. So this is a personal thing, but as a leader, you're not going to influence someone if they don't feel you care about them and you're not present with them. You're doing their review, you're good in giving feedback, you're doing your one-on-ones. You have to be present, otherwise you're disrespecting people. They don't care, you don't care, they don't care back.
There are two more.
Yeah, two more. So truth, yeah, truth is like we have to be motivated by truth, and as opposed to our ego. So when I'm motivated by ego, I want to be right. I want my ideas to be right. When we're motivated by truth, we're open. We want to get the best ideas forward. And so if the market is telling us that the product's not working, we're not going to be, oh, I don't care what our customers say. It's what I say. This is the best. Or, so we want to be open to, and that creates an environment where people want to speak their thing and the best ideas get synthesized and come together. And then there's this intelligence that happens at the team level. And we have to put our ego aside. And all the research shows that humble leaders, good listening leaders, are the most effective leaders these days. So truth is where what we're after, not our ego's grandiosity.
The last one.
Is
And because I'm older now,
Mhm.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, wisdom. So wisdom, we have to tap into wisdom. So what is wisdom? Is listening to our intuition. We do all the calculations and the decision analysis, and we run the spreadsheets and the models and the Gantt charts and the KPIs and the OKRs and whatever. But at the end of the day, critical decisions, we have to listen to our gut, and we have to trust our gut as leaders, and we have to connect to our higher self that can give us guidance, and we connect to our future self. Oftentimes, one of the easiest access points is like when we're facing a problem, is like thinking, okay, 10, 15 years from now that I've been successful and achieved everything I dreamed of, and I look back at the situation, what advice would that future self give me? That enables me to tap into wisdom that's available right here, right now. So the wisdom is the ability to tune into intuition, to have our higher self, to find time for rejuvenation and practices like meditation or exercise, and all of those qualities, that because our productivity is not tied to just how many hours we work. It's what's the quality and the energy and the vibration and the frequency that we're bringing. So we have to invest in ourselves. So those are all the things that support our being able to be at the top of our game, where we have access to all these resources like our intuition, our future self, our higher self.